Hello everyone, it's crunch time. One win in this episode and we secure our place in the championship for a second season. Bristol City, who are top, but Ipswich, who are 23rd, should get a win there. Let's see, let's get into it. Is it a promotion party? Roll intro. Hello everybody and welcome back to a Chairboy journey. And we've reached Easter. We have 6 games left. We're 13 points clear of relegation. Today we play top of the league at home. A win would surely mean our safety. Not expecting it, but for that reason I'm going attacking because it worked last time. A few changes I need to make. Garner's suspended, as you can see. So I have made a couple of changes to the team that did very well last game, but like Garner's suspended and there's a few things I needed to rejig. So Roberts is in goal. Borthwick, Jackson, Locko, Malfoy stay at left back. Laird comes in at right back. 09 comes into the middle with Kevin Stewart. And I know Hero Fortikasi probably deserves a start, but he's my super sub. So I'm going for a bit more defensive midfield, because we've got obviously Chong, Archenny and Brewster stay the same, and they're going to be our attacking line with Dicko up front. And I think the 2 defensive players in the middle will just help us a little bit against a very good team. So we'll see. I'm not expecting anything in this game. The next game is Ipswich. That's the game we have to win. This game, any points are bonus points. So they're top of the league for a reason. They've been top of the league all season. So let's just go. Hope for the best. As I said, any points a bonus. For some reason I'm going to attack, but I just feel like we've got nothing to lose. So let's go for it. As they have a free kick early on, we get men behind the ball, and despite that, they still have. I thought I was about to say we've kept a good shape there, but we've allowed them to get in at the back. And they score with their first shot of the game, which is disappointing. But we have a corner here. Mavro, and he misses so many of them. So many of them. Portsmouth are losing. Millwall is drawing. Ipswich are drawing. We're keeping an eye on those scores. Millwall are losing, ladies and gentlemen. Millwall are losing. Looks like they're pretty much going to go, doesn't it? But we're pressing them here. We're pressing Bristol's back to our game here. They have the ball back with Bentley. Dicko pressing, but they play it well. They're a very good team, and we know that. And we're a good tackle there to win it back, but the ball doesn't quite reach the ball forward doesn't quite reach Dicko. As Chairboy forward, Locko wins it again. Laird's tackle's unlucky. Semenyo, and we're really doing well at pressing them here, charging them. Pickering beats his man though. But Brewster does well to get back. And again, Brewster's not a defensive player, so this is quite... As Palmer does run through our defence quite well there and puts it just over the top. Yeah, Brewster's not a defensive player, so I'm asking him to do a bit more than normal. Portsmouth are 2. Looks like they're gone as well. There's a free kick that we win well here with Laird. He runs forward, but he can't find anyone. Very little options, and Ellis and nicks it from him, but Laird does well to get it back and play it back to Roberts. Mavro now, Laird again. Can he create something? They press very well. I mean, as I said, they're top of the league for a reason. They've been there pretty much all season. So, we play a ball forward and not down. And Chong beats his man. He has to go and straight at Bentley. Wish he could produce more of that wonder goal he scored. Ipswich is still 0-0. Millwall are still losing 1-0. So we have a throw, Borthwick Jackson here. It's tried to flick on, but Stewart collects it on the edge of the box. A good ball out to Locko, who doesn't really know what to do. Mavro, who equally doesn't know what to do. He gets a bit lucky, puts another cross in, and it's cleared by Bristol. But we're really, putting pressure on them at the minute. That ball out wide is unlucky, and they can break here, and they're very good at this Steeperman now, the former Norwich man running forward. And the shot by Azani is wide. We're playing very well, but they are very good at a counter-attack. And you know, I actually don't think they've done too badly. We'll go with that to try and fire them up a little bit. We'll say, come on, we'll want to see much better. But you know, top of the league, if we could nick a point here, Millwall are still losing. They have a throw here. Chung wins it back well though. Arch enemy takes it down. Great ball over to Dicko. Dicko, and oh, it's a good save there by Bentley. He does well. They have a free kick now. Eliasson. Hunt gets in and it's just wide of the post. And we'll have a look at making some changes now. Arch enemy is tiring. Do we do it? Oh, he doesn't like play. We don't really have another attacking midfielder. Oh, we could put Chong in there. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Kyle Edwards comes on. Gonna have a word with Kyle, come on. I have faith in you, Kyle. You know, you've done it for me before off the bench. So let's hope this will see if we can create something. Because they have a corner. It's knocked away well. Superman's first to it, and that is a very good goal. Not a lot we're going to do about that, really. Not a lot we can do about that. Ipswich are losing, which is good, because it means relegation-wise it stays the same here. Chung picks the ball up well from there to intercept from their foe. Stewart coming forward. Ball for Jackson now. Loco. It's a poor ball, though, there, as they win it back. Semeno gets ahead of Loco there, and it's a good save by Roberts. I really don't think we've played badly at all today. We've really been in it. I think the difference is taking your chances. I mean, you saw some of the chances we had, and then the chance that Steeperman had, which he just buried. So we're going to bring on Udima on just for a little bit of fresh legs, see if he can do anything. There's a highlight first, though. Bentley puts it forward. Eliasson led, does well, but Eliasson keeps the ball. And just wide by Steeperman. Steeperman really caused problems today. He's a very good player. I think a bit underrated, really. The change is made, though, with 10 minutes left. Doesn't look like there's going to be a twist, really. And the time just winds down. Scores-wise, I think we're still the same. Loco, Dicko, Stewart, 09. Laird now. Can he create something? Right, the last he goes himself and it ricochets off Bentley and goes out for a corner. Edwards to put it in here. It's an awful corner there. It's headed away, but the highlight end is we did collect it. Is that 09 out for the next game with 10 yellow cards? It's the end of the game. It is disappointing, but I can't fault them for that. They played well. And it just wasn't. They're top of the league, you know. They'll be a Premier League team next season. Ipswich lost and Millwall lost. And Portsmouth lost as well. So Portsmouth are relegated. It stays the same, so we're still 14 points ahead. 13 points ahead, I should say. So with 5 games left, so we can secure it by beating Ipswich, basically. I think we'll have to rely on results elsewhere as well. But let's get straight into it. This is the game. Now we can. I don't care if you do it against Bristol City. This is the game now. So let's get into it. Right. So before we go into this game, we have been offered a new contract. So this is the new version. I think it's pretty much the same. All of these we recognise, we've seen before. So I don't think we can actually ask them to bump it up. The one thing. So yeah, I don't mind all of that. 2-year deal. Thank you very much. We'll take that. And I signed a new deal with Wycombe Wanderers. So, I'm delighted to sign a new deal. Very happy. I think next year's going to be a difficult one because the thing I worry is we've got no players coming through at all. And obviously that's going to be the issue with Stewart, is that if I let him go, I have to bring one of these up. And as you can see, they're just not good enough. And I don't even get the intake days, because there isn't a youth, so it's so frustrating. Right, we're down to our bare bones now in midfield, because we're down to our bare bones in midfield because James Garner is still suspended, and now '09 is suspended as well. So we bring Thunderholt in, Mr. Wycombe comes onto the bench. I'm hoping that if we can secure staying up, Mr. Wycombe and Joe Jacobson can get a last game at least. So we stick with the same team that's done well, I think. You know, we're fitness wise, we're just about okay. So let's see. We've got this game. It would just, I think we'll be okay now, but this game we just want to secure it as soon as possible. And Ipswich beat us, and it just drags us into it, doesn't it? It's a massive game. To stay up here would be huge. So we go into it. We're away. It's the Easter weekend. Let's see, like that Millwall are losing already, which is huge. As Ipswich have a corner, and it's just over. Oh my god, I'm having Portsmouth deja vu. Please don't do this to me. Come on. Chairboys. Come on. You can hear the fans. Oh, please. Looking at that result. We have a throw. It's headed away. Stewart now. The ball is played out to Loco. Into Thunderholt. Borthwick Jackson knocks it down. Chong knocks it down back to Stewart. Chong. Stewart have a pop. And he scores! Kevin Stewart. First goal of the season, but one of the biggest goals of the season. Puts us 1-0 up inside 20 minutes. And he does well here. Just playing it around. Chong does well just to give him enough time to create some space. And that's a beautiful finish. And with the results the way it is, there's a party in High Wycombe, but it's a long way to go. It's a long way to go. Booster's very tired. We're up to 35 minutes gone, and nothing's really happened since the goal. We are hopefully I haven't seen any highlights, but I'm just going to go with keeping it tight. There's a goal kick though for Ipswich. It's one that's cleared out wide. It is collected by Ipswich, but we pressed quite well. Chambers, and now Dicko wins and fires it into the back of the net to make it 2. And that could be a huge goal for us there. It gives us some distance. We just press so well here. Dicko, he's done that a few times this season, and I was thinking square it, but he takes it on himself because his 15th goal of the season. And it's looking good, ladies and gentlemen. Half time, and as it stands with the result at Millwall, we are safe. But there's still a second half to go. We know these results can turn around very quickly, so we have to just keep it tight. Keep it tight. 50 minutes gone. We're just going to drop to balanced again. Just do anything silly, right? Injuries. Right, so we've got a few tired legs. Brewster comes off, and Onyedema will come on. Oh, give us a bit of an injection of pace here. There is a free kick here. Deep in Ipswich's half. Can we press them again like we did before? Arch enemy is there. They do lump a ball forwards, and it's won back well by Chong. And what a difference he has been since coming in. Onyedema beats his man. And oh, it's a good save. I thought that was in the back of the net then. It's a good save there by the keeper. There's a long throw here, Borthwick Jackson to put it in. And it's collected well by the keeper. Coming up to 17 minutes on the clock. And The ball is pumped forward. They do win it, and Brown's in here. Not like this, and he does put the ball into the back of the net. And I'm going to make the incredibly defensive sub now. Force Stokowski on as a defensive midfielder. You can muzzle reduce, so he'll sit behind, but he'll. So we're just going to have him. He's going to come as a defensive midfielder who will sit, and hopefully, as I speak, there's a free kick to Ipswich. God, not like this, not like this. It's fine, it's fine. It is fine. Stewart is tiring. Laird with a long throw here. It's knocked away, but it's a penalty. There's a penalty. Right, who's taking? Who's this? Thunderholt. Come on. Come on. Thunderholt. To write his name into the history books, and he does. He makes it 3-1, and surely that will be the goal that keeps us up. Depending on other results, of course. Depending on other results. Don't get ahead of yourself, you. It's 1-1. So actually, we're not safe yet, I think. We're definitely not now. Not yet. 32 points. 42, 44, 46. No, we are. We're fine. We are safe. I think we're safe. I think we're safe. My maths isn't very good. Are we safe? We played very well. Yeah, but are we safe? Are we safe? I don't think we are yet then. I think, hold on. We're safe. We've avoided relegation. Ladies and gentlemen, Wycombe Wanderers are safe for another season in the Sky Bet Championship. That's just it, yeah. We're on, 48 points? They're on 32. So, 16 points ahead. They can't catch us. We've done it. We have done it. Oof. God, that was me trying to work out the maths in my head and had no clue what was going on. Watford are in the playoffs. And that's huge for us, really. You know, I don't know how I've managed that. Considering some of our patches of form, I think some of it, and the more worrying side of it, is those worst teams. So Portsmouth was one. Let's have who does it look like will come up, or who's it out of? Let's have a look at League One. Oh, I've looked at the. So Luton at the minute, it looks like they're up. They will go up. Barnsley as well, and there's Sunderland in there, Oxford, MK Dons, Hull. So it looks like it could be the relegated teams coming back up. So we'll certainly see. And the Premier League. So the Premier League, it looks like Huddersfield are down, no question. Really, I mean, I suppose they're down. It looks like Villa are gone as well. I mean, they could with a run of form. Bournemouth or Leeds, Norwich aren't completely out of it. A few teams not completely out of it. So big teams though coming down. So Championship could be tough again next season. But this is what we need to see. Wycombe Wanderers, we're safe, and a huge achievement for us. Next season can be all about building the defence that can defend goals. So next time I see you, I'm just going to do the Millwall game on the 22nd, the last game of the season away. We're going to give players like, what should I do? We'll do the last home game of the season, and we'll do 2 games, and Millwall. So we'll do those 2 games. We'll give Jacobson and Bloomfield send-offs and lovely things like that, and we'll just have a nice chilled time, really. See if we can finish as high as possible. Yes, I'm very happy, ladies and gentlemen. We've done it. We have finally done it, and we can celebrate now. So it brings an end to this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly have. If you did, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more content such as this one, then press that subscribe button. I've got another series running alongside this called Palermo Party, so go check that out. It would be much appreciated. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Hugh24, and hopefully I'll see you again. Thank you.